Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. And that is not a Caesar, but it is a Diet Mountain Dew. I am doing much better than last stream, even though I am kind of a little frazzled and harried at this particular point. We had a greeting from Amica Fan before the stream started. And so if you see this with the little YouTube-y thing, arrow at the lower left-hand corner, this is a YouTube comment. If I do it on, it doesn't show it on here, but yeah, I guess you guys can't tell. I can tell I got a little Rumble icon on my side of the chat, but that was from the Rumble side. Gwen, hey, hello, how are you doing? And Amica Fan, Gwen, hope you are well. Gwen says, I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for all, I think. I hope you're doing well. And Amica Fan says, yeah, it's cruise Sunday lunchtime for me. Cruisy. Okay. This stream is probably going to run maybe an hour at most. I know the Lego Law Life and Libation Part 2 for the current guest is going to be starting about 9:30 or just under an hour from now. But my stream schedule is based on when Mrs. Torrin is going to call it a night because she has been up all day and all last night. All right, so let's see, did I have a, oh, I just had this one for the flower things. All right, so I need 10 red, 1 green flower, and 1 green post. And I think the green post is going to be in a different bag, but so let's go ahead and get our 10 red flowers and start building up our supplies for this level. The issue I was having with the computer, there we go. All the flowers were still stuck in the bag. Oops, sorry. The issue I was having with the computer, that's a little bright there. That way it's not so blinding. There we go. That's much better. The issue I was having with the computer where all the USB ports died, turns out wasn't actually entirely my fault. Ran across a couple of people commenting. Apparently there was some sort of Windows update that on some computers just completely borked the entire USB port system. And I think they pushed out a patch or something like that fixed it for those systems. And while I had the computer down, that must have deployed. And by the time I brought it back up to troubleshoot, everything was working again, including the USB that I was trying to add into it. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 2 more. So the fact that it is working and I don't have a ton of work to try and redo the computer is making me very happy. It's also letting me know that I need to go ahead and start planning for the eventual upgrade so that I can do that at my leisure and not have it be an emergency thing. I also figured that since I was having a little trouble identifying, the computer's actually in the basement. The monitors, keyboard, mouse, and stuff like that are on the main floor of the house. I've got I'm running up through an air vent for an old AC system we no longer have. But I noticed I couldn't tell which cable was which. So if I want to do like troubleshooting like that, I went ahead and ordered in some really, really cheap colored zip ties. So what I'll do is I will do 2 zip ties around the ends of the USB cable. The one I'll, do it the upstairs side so I can see which one I'm doing. Do a second one loose, let it slide down into the basement, and then get it to the other end. And that way I will have color-coded cables, and I can tell which cable goes where. I don't have to run up and down or try and do a bunch of weird stuff to figure out how when I'm stressed out or something like that. So planning ahead. All right. And since these Ziploc baggies seem to be working much better, I'm getting a little bit of speed advantage here. All right. So green here. Let's go ahead and grab, should be 1 single post one here. It might be out on the table. Right, so I don't see it there. So let me go ahead and grab the other individual dark and light green ones here. See if I can find it. I hope it didn't actually wind up rolling on the floor again. All right. All right, looks like I might have to do a quick floor sweep. All right, I will do that, and then I will get the rest of these. Well, I suppose worst case scenario, I could use a gray one as an intermediate step going here. I see where I got a couple that fell on the floor. Let me get those real quick. Oh, sorry, let me catch up on chat real quick. Gwen says, thank you for asking. All right. At least I am getting around to being more mobile, much better. All right. The thing is I know I picked up more than one of the green ones on the floor than I used. So I don't know why it's... Oops, sorry. Off the table there. I found it. Whoops. And I just broke a tote lid, which fortunately is not really broken because it's so flimsy. Get it out of the way there. All right. I wonder if it'd be worth it making these little micro building block things out of like something ferromagnetic, and that way I can have a magnetic base to it. All right, so those are there. I'm going to put this in place just so I don't forget it real quick. All right, so this one goes here because this one's the easiest or most likely to be knocked off. All right. Now let's just go ahead and add the flower bits first. All right, so red flowers on top of most of these here. 1, 2, 3. I think depending on how things turn out, I shouldn't have too much of an issue. This one goes here. Getting at least this layer done and probably well into the next layer. All right, and this one goes here. And that one goes here. And this little green one goes right there. And 4 more red ones, which go one. And I am sorry, my voice is still a bit shaky. Part of that, I think, is just because I've been running around and the prednisone and being ravenously hungry all the time. Though interestingly enough, I am still losing weight. As of this morning, I hit 210 pounds, which is the lowest I've been since I got married. Which is kind of interesting considering the 20th wedding anniversary is coming up this Wednesday. All right, let's go ahead and see if I can't nudge this out a little bit. Yeah, this off entirely. Put that on. Make sure it doesn't fall to the floor. And I think I'm finally in good enough shape that this one like mismolded. Okay. That's obviously not going to fit. I'll grab another red one. That was why I was having an issue, I guess. Yep, okay. I don't know if you can see it, but they are two very different. Yeah, I don't think I can get the focus on that, sorry. Two very different ones there. The one that wasn't fitting would not fit on one. It's designed to go on like the underside of one, not on the top. So I don't know if there's going to be an upside down one, but let's go ahead and put this back in the corner spot here. There we go. At least now I know it wasn't fitting. It wasn't me, it was the piece. All right. Brown. What can brown do for you today? All right. So, starting to run low on these, but at least it means it's easier to sort out. And we are doing 4 1x2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 1x2s, 2 of the 90s. Okay, 2 of the 90s. We're doing any of the posts? No. All right, so let's just go ahead and get these post ones back in the bag so they don't go over the floor, and then I'll get the rest of them sorted out. 2 2x2s. There's a 2x2 and a 2x2 and a 1x3 and a 1x4. And that's all of those, so let's just go ahead and I don't think this layer is actually going to take all that long based off what I've seen on here. And I looked through it, and it looks like it's going to be, as we go along, easier and easier to run the layers. All right. It's actually kind of a darker brown. That might have been from another set. I'll toss it in here just to be on the safe side. All right. So 2x2 goes looking through here. Okay, so there. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that goes. Goes here on the front. There we go. And the other 2x2 goes there. And look at this real quick here, see if it's a sorry, getting a little distracted. I apologize. Oh, I went ahead and since I'm a little concerned about when my blood sugar stuff is going on, I'm not 100% sure. All right, so from here, let me go ahead and light gray 2x8s. So one here and one here, one here, and 2x4. Okay, now I can make sure I know where I'm putting these. All right, so 1x4, extending out one past, 1x3, 1x2, and 1x2 there, and 90° around this corner here, and another 1x2 there, and 1x2 there, and did I miss one there? Right, so there's a 1x3. I did not miss it, but this one is off by one from the last layer. And this goes there. Alrighty. So that is all of the brown ones. And let's see, I need a little bit more light, but I think I can make do with this way here. Let me catch up real quick again on chat here. Magnetic would be a whole other building situation. Yeah, I've actually got some of those like very small multicolored anodized neodymium ball magnets before the company selling them had to stop selling them because people don't know how to keep them away from kids. Might try building something with that sometime. JL Rees 0313, good evening. Good evening to see you here. And Gwen agrees as well. So, all right, so I need two 2x6 dark gray, and one 1x3, and 4 of these weird little underside wrap ups. So two 2x6s. Right, that's there. Just get these out of the way real quick so I can. 1x3 and 4 underside taper ups. All right, so there's a 1x3, and when I say the underside taper ups, let's see, can we? Let's see, there we go. That's the piece there that I need 4 of. That actually took less work focusing than I expected. All right, so 2, 3, and 4. And that's all of the dark gray I need. There we go. So I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I had originally planned to have a birthday stream that was going to happen that on a date that I wound up being in the hospital, and I was not able to have any of the guests on. So I was thinking that I was going to do it again before the end of the month, but I was going to try a slightly different time frame. All right, so 2x6s. All right, so put this here and put this here. All right, and these four little ones here, they go in here on either side. And I'll hold up the thing when it's put in so you can see why they are the way they are. So anyway, I was thinking that now that I got a little more time to think about it, let's see, the 1x3 goes right there. Nope. It actually overhangs by one, so let me pop it off with the wrench. I doubt they will attend, but I was thinking that if I do it a Thursday and start the stream up after I get home from work Thursday, since Mrs. Torn goes to work, I can just keep working on this, and when people can drop in when they have time. So I'll start at about, say, maybe 7 p.m. Eastern time, and then just keep running it until I run out of steam, and that'll let some of the people from other time zones be able to drop in when it's convenient for them, as opposed to their really early morning or really late night. All right, so I need to find where that last. Oh, nope, I don't need that 90. That's not the one. I did everything dark gray. Okay, so now it's light gray time. Oh, let me put the other dark grays away here. Okay. And there's the light gray bag. Okay. So anyway, I was thinking for the so yeah, I could run it Thursday night my time until I run out of steam late Thursday night, Friday morning. But that way I could extend invitations to Ron Coleman and Good Logic and not be horribly rude to them, asking them if they'd stop by a time that they're not able to. So I figured that would be, at least I could politely extend invitations that are not what I would consider to be, asking them when I know they couldn't make it. And again, I'm not really expecting either of them. I know Danny has mentioned who I was to Ron on one of their dual transcontinental streams, and I've done a redirect to Joe Good Logic before and kind of introduced myself in chat that way. So he may or may not remember me, but I figured I'd at least extend it. Plus, if I did, I might be able to potentially get Hayden and Jeff in easier doing it that way. But if they can only drop in for a couple minutes, that's fine. I thought it'd be fun to have an actual birthday stream. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so we need 7 of them. Got that there. And then we need 16. Already did 3 of those, so I need 13 of these. So 5 and 10 and 11, 12, 13, and 11 of the 2x6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, no, it's 5. There we go. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, so and 3 1x6s. 1, 2, 3, 9 2x4s. I did use one of them already, so it's 8. So I'll break that one off there. And 4 1x4s. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least that's one large enough that when I throw it on the floor, I can find it easily. 10, 11, 12. Just double check that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, okay. And 2 2x3s. 4 1x3s. There's 1. All right, did I? 3 1x3s. I think I'm at the point where these are all the way out of here. I'm gonna have to release the hounds, or at least the bag of really bouncy parts that like jumping on the floor against my express wishes. Like that one. Okay. All right. So 4 1x3s. I've got one in there already, I think. Yes. All right. So 1x3, 1x3, and 1x3. And 3 2x2s. 1, 2, 3. 3 90s. 1, 2, 3. 6 of the fence edges. 2, 4, 6, and 3 1x3s. Or sorry, 3 1x's square edge, and 6 of the flat tops, and I believe 2 and 1. 2 and 3. All right, so 3 of the square edge ones. And total of 6 of those little flat top ones and 15 of the rounds. All right, so I don't think that's quite 15. So I'll just add a couple more on here if I can keep from like throwing them on the floor as I pick them up. Just to make sure I got enough. And then that's all the dark gray. And after I get those in, it's the white. See if I can't get a quick count on these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's easily 20. 20 there. All right, let's get the rest of these back in the bag before they spontaneously translocate themselves on the floor. Let's see. Okay, yep. These are definitely getting easier to get in and out of the bags. Give me just a second to get these in the bag, and then I will show you what I was going to do with the edge on, so you can see why the parts were that weird shape. And then I'll get started putting the grays in. There we go. Zip it up so if the bag falls. All right, so this is what I was talking about. So right here and here, that's a flat. Where the dark gray and the white transition, that's fully joined surface. There's just no pins going through. All right. Getting a little better at manipulating the focus on this. All right, let's get that into position. Let me catch up real quick here. Oh, hey, I'm really behind on chat. I apologize. I think it was there. Hey, James Randolph, good to see you on. Hello, I'm glad you're starting to do better. Yes, I am definitely glad as well myself. Hello to James Randolph. David Nelson, good evening, good evening. James Randolph, Gwen, not sticking around, but had to stop by. Thank you very much. For those that do stay, I do have a redirect at the end of the stream that's going to go to the Lego Law Life and Libations stream. I don't know if I grabbed Valhalla or Dave's. All right, let me just make sure that's in focus. Okay. So when I'm done, you guys will get directed there. Gwen says, glad you stopped by. James says, later all. And Gwen says, take care. And Gwen, I'm going to take this moment to remind people to hit that like button. Helps the algorithm and all that stuff. Betsy Weingartner, Torrent 3, hello. Hello, hello. And hello from Gwen to Betsy. And Gwen says, that looks so cool. Thank you very much. And Gwen says, or Betsy says hello to Gwen. All right. So let's go ahead and position this where I can read it. And let's get this show on the road. All right, so we have this nice big one here, flat top there. All right, and let's see. Did I get any 2x2s? I was supposed to get 9 of them. I think I missed the 2x2s. Crap. Sorry. Guess I'm not quite done with this yet. Let's see if I can get them out of here without like shaking the bag out. Probably not, but all right. So 1. 2. 3. Let's flip this way, make it easier to see when I don't have the label thing in the way. I just saw one and then knocked it out of the way. Four. Five. Only 4 more to go. 6. And I just knocked on the floor, but I think I see where it went. Yep. And one of them was one of the ones I needed. Okay. 6. Seven. 2 more to go. Da, 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 da. I could probably not do that if I don't want to get copyright issues. 8. So just 1 more. Not that my singing is anywhere near good enough it would trigger any sort of automated algorithm identifier. All right, there we go. Now I can get going. Sorry about that. Okay. Alrighty. This one goes here. And that one goes there. That one goes there. And 1 by 4 here. Yeah, I want to catch up with the chat real quick here. Betsy says, I'm camping up north. Internet is out the grass, but I'll try and stay with you guys as long as I can. Thank you very much, Betsy. That's very kind of you. And Gwen says, I'm so glad that you joined us tonight. Let's see. Hey, we actually have 4 people watching on X. So if you guys are watching on X and you want to chat, you should be able to do so, and I should be able to see what you say. All right. And so 2 by 4. I have 9 of them, so oh, that's where they are. Okay. All right, so that one goes here. And 1 by 4 matching on this end. And 2 by 4 matching on this end. And okay, so 2 1 by 4s extending here and here and 2 1 by rounds and 2 1 by flat tops. So and problem is the wrench is black and it goes on the black table so well it's hard for me to see it sometimes. Let's see. No, that isn't going to be easy to separate. All right. But it might make it easier to apply. There we go. And yeah, it's the danger tool. Just need to make sure that it's not applying force when it can slip. So just gently slide it between the edges. There we go. And 2 of the 1x square flat tops goes there. And make sure the open side is down. And the squares are lined up. There we go. All right. And a 1x6 going here. And I think the other side is, yeah, a 1x4. No, it's a 1x3, sorry. And 2 1x10s. And so that should go there. Oops. And something tells me I messed that one up on a previous level. Let's look at the previous page. All right, so, yep. All right, time for reconstruction. Let's look at what I screwed up on the last stream. Just go ahead and take all of these off. From this level. Okay. So I have 4 and 4. Okay. Let's go back even one more. All right, so all right. Okay. I think I'm seeing where I have my issue. Okay. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, and let's make sure I am seeing what I'm looking at. All right, so it's 3 over there. And 1, 2, okay, so 2 by 6. Oh, okay, so I'm actually 4 over, let's see. Yep, that whole thing is, this entire thing is like 1 over from where it should be. So let's see. Okay, so this is good here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is good here. And alrighty. I'm going to see if I can't just move this 1 down and 1 down. All right, so if this is all just 1 off, let's see if I can't lift the whole thing up and just move the whole thing down 1, which I don't think I can do. But I'm going to give it the old college try. Hey, better you find out mistakes now than like another 5 or 6 layers down the road. Yeah, I'm just going to have to pull these off and just redo it, work my way up. All right, so it's about time for the other Lego Law stream. Well, not other, the Lego Law stream, because I'm not a Lego Law stream. I am doing off-brand blocks, and I am not attempting to step on Dave and Bahala's absolutely wonderful program that I enjoyed being on so much that I'm actually doing this just because I had so much fun doing that. I wanted to go ahead and at least let people know. So if they do want to jump over there, that they can. I don't intend to try and siphon anybody away, but I'm going to keep going with this at least until I can get this stuff going back up again. Then I will catch up. I'll jump over myself and catch up with their stream. Alrighty. Let's try this again. All right, so there should be a 1x2 in here somewhere. Oh well. Since I have a 1x2 here, I'll go ahead and just do that and hopefully find the other one. Okay. All right, so 1x2, 1x8, and hopefully this will be fairly quick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's another 2x8. And 2x6. And 2x4. All right, so 2x4 and a 2x4. All right, well, that is at the edge there. That's lined up there. That's nope, that's right. Okay. All right, so two 2x4s. Sorry, hand cramp. Reminds me. All right, so 2x4 and a 2x4, which means I'm off by 1 here, so I'm probably not doing my count right. Let me double check and see what it is I'm actually supposed to have here. All right, so I missed a 1x4 in there. All right, so that's why it wasn't. That's what I missed there. I thought it was two 2x4s, and it was two 2x4s and a 1x4 in between. All right, that's what screwed me up, I think. Get this one in its proper place. There we go. And hey, Maylee, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Hey, y'all. And Gwen says hey to Maylee. And Maylee back to Gwen. And it's a pain to take so much apart. Yep. But hey, better to take apart now than like not get to it at all. All right. And I believe it's just 2x8s here. By 8s. What I might do is, and a 2x6, is if Mrs. Torrin comes up to go to bed, I might go ahead and just end the stream, but finish the repair here, and then pick up the next stream where the repair was. All right, so let's take these off as well and get the rest of this to line up. Oh, since the prednisone seems to be messing with my blood sugars, and I didn't want to, kind of be operating in complete randomness, picked this up today, or ordered from Amazon. It's blood glucose monitor. Even with 50 test strips, it was only like $50, or not 50, $15, which was much, much less than I was actually expecting. So, my blood sugars do seem to be in the expected range, so I have not been screwing up my diet horribly. Though I have mentioned that I am really, really ravenous all the time. And there. There. And there. All right, let me double check my layers and then we are ready for the next one. All righty, that looks relatively good. All right, so for the next one here, we've got a 2x3. Ah, there's where that 1x2 went. It was stuck to the underside of the 1x3, or the 2x3. All right, so 2x3, 2x6. All right, that's already on there, and 2x8, 2x8. Forgot to put the other 2x8 there. And yeah. And 2x6. And 2x6. 2x8. 2x8. There's one. Oh, 2x6 and 2x8. Yep, that's what it says on the camera in blow up mode. And then we have a 2x4 going here. And throwing stuff on the floor like a boss. There we go. Had the 1x4 white one here. Sorry, hand cramp, other hand. I think I'm going to take a magnesium and potassium supplement tonight. If I remember right, the brand name for it is Theralith. All right. So that layer is a 2x6 here and 2x8 there. Alrighty. And a 2x6. That one is off by 1. Two by 6, 2x6, and 2x6. 1x6 and a 2x6. So and then a 2x4. There. Alrighty, that's that one. Now we can do this, and we've got a 1x10 1x4. And 1x10. They line up correctly. That looks good. And then I've got, oops. 2x8, 2x8, 2x8. 1. 2 and 3 and 2x8 and 2x8. And 1x10, 1x4, and 1x4 flat top. There we go. Okay, and yep, same as the other side. So 2x8. 2x8. And rotate this one just a little bit so I can get this block in. Oops. Did I? That one I should not have lined up exactly. Yep, there's supposed to be a little gap there, so that's why that wasn't looking right. With that off, that goes there. This goes here. This goes there. Much better lineup. And 1x4. Alrighty. And at this point, we have 1x4 going there, and a 2x8 going here. All right, and we then have 2 2x8s. That should line up there and there. And then a 1x4 and a 2x4. All right, so a 1x4 and a 2x4 and 2 2x6s. There we go, and 2 2x8s. There, and there, and 2 dark gray 1x3s, which should have been on here. Did I knock them off? Okay, nope, they're there. They're dark grays. All right, so and I go there and there. All right, let's get on to the next page. All righty. So we have a 1x6 and one. Oh, there's the 1x4 I need right there. And 2x4 goes there. And a 1x6 goes there. And a 1x3 goes there. And this hand cramping is annoying. Okay. Yes, that lines up where it's supposed to. And I believe so is it supposed to be a 1x6? No, it's supposed to be a 1x10. And 1x10. There we go. We have a gap of 2 and a 2x4 goes there. And then we have a 1x4 here. And one round. There's a loose one there. And two of the square flat top cap ones. Hope I didn't knock them on the floor. There they are. And of course I knock one into a crevasse. There we go. Square that up on that post. And this one looks like it's a little bit of, there we go. Get those lined up there. Alrighty. And 2x8. Make sure those are nice and snug down. All right, and we have a 1x10 and a 1x10 lining up here. Yep, that looks right. And two by eight, 2x8, 2x6. All right, so this should go to the end. 2x8, 2x8, and 2x6. We got a 2x4 and a 2x6 and so there we have it as 2x8, 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 2x10 or 1x10, and All right, so, there is a 1-pin gap. There we go. That's because that's off by 1. Okay. All right, and right, so that's there. Okay. All right, so we got a 1x3 and a 1x4, which 1x3 there, 1x4 there, 1x4 here, 1x6 1x6 there, and 1x4, 1x3. By 4, by 3, and 1x4 across, 2x6 there, and 1x2 there, and 1x2. Did I mess that up? All right, so nope, that's new stuff there. Okay, I did not mess that up. All right, so 3 over, so that should be there. All right, yep, that's good. All right, and 2x6s. Does look like I could leave probably a note there for Mrs. Torin. I admit I do like the idea of like leaving little love notes for her hidden in the stuff I build. I will say that having gone through all this crappy health stuff recently, I realized I really, really was lucky that she proposed to me, because being with her has been really, I married up. I married up big time. Alrighty, let's see. Yep, that looks like that's a regular 90 and a 2x3. Yep. And a 2x4. And a 1x, which is the third one over. There we go. And 2x. Oh, oops. Let's see. That one knocked it over. All right. Okay. And I should have 2 more of those flat tops, but I don't seem to see them. I guess I'll just have to pull 2 more out. I don't think they went flying. There is 1. But when I was pulling stuff off, I might have knocked it to the floor. All right. square that one up. There we go. And there's the other one. Square that one up too. Alrighty. Okay, and got this one here. All right, so it's just this one that needs it now. Alrighty. So 2 2x6s. One. Two. And a 1x6 and a 2x6. 2x6 there. 1x6 there. And 2x4. There. Or 2x2, not 2x4. The 2x4 goes here. And 2x8. There. And 1x3. There. And a 2x8 there. 1x2 there. 2x4 there. And then two 2x8s. Almost done with the light grays. And two more 2x8s. And a 2x6. And 2x2, 2x4. So 2x2. 2x4. And two 1x round ones. Actually, let me go ahead and finish up here. All right, so I got a 2x6, a 2x3, 2x8, and two 1x4s. One and one. All right. And so separate out a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, the dividing line. Don't push down until you're... There's one there. And one there. One there. All right, that should... Let's take a look, make sure I know which ones are the round one, which ones are the square ones. Okay. One, and then 2 and 3. There's 1, and 1, and 1, 1. Almost done with the light gray here. And 1. And just have the, all right, so 3 and 1. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 1 over here. Oops. Let me double check, make sure I didn't screw that count up. Ah, yep. Hand cramps are annoying. And let's see if this will let it get off easy. All right, there we go. That one goes there. Yep. There. One more off here. So I'm thinking probably short stacking these is not necessarily a good idea, or stacking them. No, it doesn't seem to have been too horrible. All right, and then 1 by square corner ones rather than the round. All right, let's see. What else do we have for... Yeah, that's there. Those are in place. And that's there. Ah, this stack here. All right, so 2 by 2 goes... Okay, there's level 1. And then there's a 1 by 3. And I think I missed a level here. So that would explain that. All right, so 90s. That's probably these here. They didn't get used. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Right, so that 90 goes there. That 90 goes here. Then we have a 2 by 4 going there. And a 2 by 3. Offset 1 here. And a 2 by 3. Offset by 2 there. And 90 offset by 1 here. And 90 lined up here. All right. At least that wasn't a hard fix. So now I need a 2 by 2, which goes from there, and a 1 by 4, centered there, and a 2 by 6, also centered up, and a 1 by 2 extending there, and a 1 by 3 and 1 by 2 here. Can I... Oh, that's there. Oh, 90. At least that one's big enough I should be able to find it. So that was not a 1 by 3. That was a 90 there, and a 2 by 2 there, and not a 2 by 2 there. The 2 by 2 goes there, and I guess I gotta grab that 90 up off the floor. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat. I will do that real quick. All right, and that's how that's supposed to go. Let me catch here. Betsy's saying good night, everyone. Thanks for the stream. Off to sleep. You have a good evening. Melee says good night, Betsy Weingartner, and Glenn also had to have a good night. We got 12 people watching here. That's pretty decent. Plus, we got 2 more on Rumble. All right, so I believe that is all of the light gray. So let's move these out here. So now we have the white. So we have 4 of the 2x8s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 of the 2x6s. And 2 of the 2x4s. And all right, so the rest are going to be from the bag. So I'll set these aside here. And we will release the Kraken again. Hopefully that will be sufficient. All right, and we need 4 of the 2x3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then after that we need 16 2x3s or 2x4s. I think they're 2x4s, flat tops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of the 2x2 flat tops. 3 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 3 of the 1x4s, 4 of the 2x3s, 3 of these, 1, 2, and 3. 3 of the 2x2s. Flat tops. Okay. 3 of those. 9 of the single wide 1-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 4 1x2 flat tops. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 6 of the single spikies, and 2 1 by 1 flat tops. There's a 1 by 1. Okay. Single spiky, 1 by 2 flat top. So I need 4 more of the single spikies, and I got all of the white I need, or ivory. 3, 4, 5. 1 more single spiky, Here, single spiky. Come on, pattern recognition. I know you're suited for it. There we go, 6. All right, so that is all of these. Let's get this layer done. I think I'll go ahead and just stop at the end of this layer. I want to catch the other stream too. I will stream tomorrow, not sure exactly when. I did not get any of my constable online classes done today. I did actually go out constabling. I got one of the 2 that I was supposed to. It was the older one, so worked out well for that. Meaning that was the one that was due sooner, so I got 2 weeks for the next one that's due. Plenty of time to complete that. All right, let's get this one finished. All right, so 2 by 8, 2 by 3, 2 by 4, 2 by 6, 2 by 8, and 2 by 3. All right, that fits there. And 2 by 3, 2 by 8, 2 by 6, 2 by 4, 2 by 3, and 2 by 8. There we go. That's that for there. All right, so 1 by 4 step here, and 2 by 2 there, 2 by 4. No. All right, did I mess that one up? All right, so theoretically that should fit there, but it's not. All right, so 2 by 2, 2 by 4. The whole thing is off by 1 on the top layer. So let's just move these over one at a time and get this to fit. And Yep, it's off by 1. You gotta really watch those off by 1 errors. All right, and now we have that 1 by 4 there, 2 by 4 there, 2 by 2 there, and 1 by 4 there, 2 by 2 there, 1 by 4 there. Still doing 1 by off. So, all right, so that goes there. 1 by 2. Goes there. All right. Well, it is time to call it a night. So I will go ahead and let you folks go, and we will finish up this later tomorrow. Thank you for the reminder, Gwen. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding. Hey, Rainman YYC, you're just in time for the end of the stream. I am sorry to say that. We will stream again tomorrow. This is going to go ahead and redirect to the Lego Law, Life, and Libation streams. So anyway, as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.